Psoriasis warriors, welcome to this live. I'm just having my breakfast and I thought I would share with you what I'm eating because I get so many questions about diet and I have so much to share about diet and so much more. So thank you for being here with me live. This is going to be a short and sweet one. What I'm having for breakfast today is oatmeal with bananas, and I'm actually going to walk you through all of the ingredients and why they're all important. But before I do that, I want to tell you that you only have a few hours left to actually sign up for my Natural Healing Method course, which is a 3-month program that I've created to help you heal yourself naturally. So healing yourself naturally is absolutely possible. I've done it myself. I've had psoriasis for over 40 years and I've healed it naturally. And I'm not naked, by the way. I'm wearing a sarong. I live in Bali, so I spend a lot of time at the beach in the sun, and so this is how I roll. This is how I eat my breakfast. So I'm having oatmeal, and I'm going to tell you every ingredient that's in here and why it's in here and what it does for us nutritionally, especially as people who have psoriasis. So stick with me. I also have in here something else that I'm going to tell you what it is in a minute. So diet is only one piece of the healing puzzle. That's something that's really important for you to understand, because I get so many, I'm in like some Facebook groups that are all about diet, and people are like, what do you eat? What do you eat? And it's like, sure, this is a factor, this is important, but first thing I'll tell you about that is it's different for everyone. And even when you find out what's the right diet for you, it's only one piece of the healing puzzle, because healing is like a puzzle and there are many factors to it. If we're talking about healing naturally, if you want to go the pharmaceutical route and just get an injection and be one and done, that's a personal choice. I will never ever do that. I would never recommend that anyone do that, because I know the power of natural healing. I know it's possible because I've done it for myself and I've helped a lot of other people as well. And this is such an important conversation, because if you go down the pharmaceutical, non-healthy, that was a Freudian slip, non-natural route, you're gonna have other problems over time. So what I really want to encourage everybody to do is get on the holistic healing path and learn the puzzle that is your healing journey, and just give yourself a lot of grace and time and patience to learn and implement one by one. And if you want the shortcut, if you want support on that journey, sign up for my Natural Healing Method course, because it's on sale right now for 50% off until midnight PST today, okay? You can find the link in my bio. I've been sharing it on my stories, and it's half off right now, and it's a 3-month journey that I'm supporting you through, and it's going to be life-changing for you and helping you heal your skin. Okay, so now let's talk about my breakfast and why I am eating exactly this. I eat this probably 5 days a week, some variation of this, and what it is oats. We want to eat organic, okay? We don't want the glyphosate and whatnot, but although there's minuscule glyphosate I've learned on oats, but anyway, choose organic as much as you can, because we don't need extra chemicals, right, weighing us down and making us sick. Obviously, pesticides are not going to be supportive of your health goals, right? I hope that's obvious. So we have organic oats. I have chia seeds in here. Okay, and oats is because it's a complex carb. We do need carbs. So for everybody who's on the like low carb, no carb, right away, I'm like, let's change that. And you got to eat the right carbs. Carbs are not bad. Carbs are your friend. And the right carbs. You don't want to have simple refined carbs. You want to have complex carbs. So this is going to give me energy. I have a big day. I'm actually moving today to another city. I'm packing up everything. I'm moving to Ubud. I'm in Uluwatu in Bali right now. I'm going to the big city to see some friends, and then flying to India in a few days. So I need a lot of energy today. So I need complex carbs to give me energy. And then I've got chia seeds in there. So what are chia seeds? Now, I wrote an ebook like 10 years ago about my top 10 superfoods and why. And chia seeds is in that book because they are a superfood. They are tiny and they are mighty. They have protein, they have omega-3s, they have minerals that our bodies need. Chia seeds are your friend. Chia seeds are amazing. So I make my oatmeal, and then I put a couple tablespoons of chia in there, and it takes about 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on how much liquid you've got in there, for the chia seeds to actually plump up and absorb the liquid. And you don't want to have dry chia seeds, because those are going to dehydrate you. So you want to have hydrated chia seeds. So I mix those into my oatmeal, and if it gets too thick, I add more hot water and I stir it, and I just let them plump up. And while that's happening, while they're doing their little thing and plumping up, then I'm making my hot drink, which is in here, which I'll share with you in just a second. Let's see what else. Okay, I've got bananas in here because bananas, we have a lot of, look, fruit in general is your friend again. So people who tell you not to eat sugar and not to eat fruit because it has sugar, we can just go ahead and ignore them because fruit is your friend. You want to figure out the right fruits for you, and that's part of the Ayurveda of it all, and I teach that in the program that I'm teaching. So fruit is your friend. I'm choosing bananas today because they're very supportive for me, because a sweet taste for me is one of the things that is supportive of my healing, of my optimum health per Ayurveda. So we have oats, we have chia, I have bananas, that's my fruit of choice. And then I've got also ground flax seeds on here. And so the flax seeds and the chia are great for omega-3s, which are really important for us to have adequate omega-3s. So those are some of my favorite omega-3 sources. If I had some walnuts right now, which had been soaked and sprouted, that would be the next level of omega-3s, but I don't have them right now, and that's okay. So I have chia seeds and I have ground flax seeds. Very important. We're not talking about whole flax seeds. They got to be grounded, freshly ground. So there are nuances. When people say, what diet is best? It's like, there's so many nuances to things, and it also depends for who and at which time of the year and where you're located. Like, there's so many variables to answer those questions. So when I see people on Facebook groups, like, giving people answers, like, without asking a single question about who we're talking to, it's all BS. You cannot trust what you see, like, and read in comments on Facebook groups. I just see it happens. It's so prevalent that people are advising each other on how to heal themselves without even knowing who they're talking to. It's a very personal journey. You are a very unique organism. So don't get your health advice off of Facebook groups, please. And then I have ghee in here. So that is clarified butter. If you're in India, lucky you've got lots of access to ghee. If you're somewhere else in the modern world, you can probably find it in your health food store. Ideally organic grass-fed ghee, right? And by Ayurveda, which is one of the paths, the way that I teach natural healing is a convergence of many different schools of thoughts and paths. It's kind of like a rainbow, a synthesis, a melange. I've taken the best from each thing. And ghee is one of those things that per Ayurveda really, really supports our digestion and our gut, which is another one of the pieces of the puzzle of healing psoriasis naturally. So thank you everybody who's been here live. I'm going to show you right now really quickly my morning drink, which is matcha. So green tea is another high antioxidant. It's actually nothing compared to, in terms of the antioxidant content of green tea, it's nothing compared to the molecular hydrogen water that I drink as well. I've already had 2 liters of molecular hydrogen water this morning, and like more than an hour ago. So I have a lot of energy already from that because it activates my cells and my mitochondria, and I've already flushed my melatonin out of my system with my morning routine. So I have a lot of energy even though I haven't eaten anything yet. So we love matcha because it's a way better alternative to, say, coffee, because it's antioxidant. It has a lot of things in it that are going to actually support your health and detox process, which continual gentle detox is another piece of the healing puzzle. So I have it with, we're not doing cow dairy here for sure. So you see it's nice and green and milky because I use coconut milk because I'm in Bali and that's easily available, and that's the one. We don't want to use boxed plant milks because those are full of omega-6 oils that are taking you in the wrong direction, and they have additives and preservatives. We want to be eating natural whole food. So everything that I'm talking about here today that I'm having for breakfast is a natural whole food. How bad did I have, thank you for your question, being here live. How bad did I have psoriasis before healing? Well, I've had it for 40 years. And if you look here, if you're watching this on my Instagram account, because this is going to go to all my accounts automatically, and that's part of my automated business that I have set up. So grateful for that. But if you're watching this on my Instagram account, you can go to the pinned post and see. I have my whole story there. So you can see how bad it was. And I've had it on and off for 40 years. And it has gotten so bad. I mean, it's been so bad that I considered for decades psoriasis to be the biggest problem in my life. So on my scalp, started on my scalp, had it all over my body. Yeah, and then a couple of years ago, well, maybe it was 5 years ago now, I went into menopause and my hormones shifted, and I was really clear at that point. And then my hormones shifted, and I just got the worst flare of my life, and I got it all over my arms and legs, which I never had it on before. So I had it pretty bad, I would say. And yeah, I've healed it naturally. So that's why I'm here teaching, because I'm really passionate about helping you guys do the same, because it really breaks my heart when I see people on medications, because it's not necessary, and that's doing you more harm than good in the long term for sure. Yeah, so there's an answer for you. Right now, I'm great. I'm good. I'm full power. I'm feeling good. I'm doing all the right things. My skin is clear, and a couple little spots here and there. It's not 100%, but it's like so manageable, and I feel so good in my skin. I feel so confident and so good, and that's part of the mindset work, like not expecting perfection from ourselves. So there's a lot to teach and a lot that goes into healing psoriasis naturally. And my goal is not only for you to have clear skin, but a clear mind about it. The mindset is such an important piece. So coconut milk, because we don't want cow dairy. That is absolutely needs to be cut out if you're at the point where you're really wanting to clear your skin. No cow dairy whatsoever. I occasionally have a little bit of dairy, like organic cheap cheese or something like that, because it's the lactose in the cow dairy that's really inflammatory. And for me, for my Ayurvedic type, is Vata, which means that I do really well with a bit of extra fat. So yeah. Oh, wow. This is a good comment. I went from a BSA of 50% to 4% with UV sunlight. Amazing. I'm just worried about internal inflammation. Okay. Gotcha. Well, congratulations. That's freaking amazing. What an amazing accomplishment. And you are proving my point, actually, that the sun is your greatest healer. Actually, you're your greatest healer, but the sun is an ally. So do not fear the sun. The sun is here to heal you. And that's one of the things that I teach about in my course, because this is, we have been programmed to fear the sun. And it's all part of the master plan to actually keep people sick, in my opinion. And I'm not going to be shy about that. The sun is a healer, and you just need to learn how to use it strategically. You notice I'm tan. I spend a lot of time in the sun, and I make my own internal sunscreen. I don't need to slather myself in fake chemicals, in toxic carcinogenic chemicals to have sunscreen. I create my own internal sunscreen, and there's a whole process for that, which I teach in my course. So thank you for bringing that up. Yes, and internal inflammation is obviously, inflammation is one of the factors that you need to tackle on the healing journey, and that's a worthy concern that you have there. So I really validate you in that concern, and there are lots of things that we can do to reduce our inflammation, and that's what I teach in my course. So please go check it out. It's called the Natural Healing Method, and the link is in my bio, and it's 50% off until midnight PST tonight, which is just in a couple hours actually. So run and take a look at it. Send me a message if you got any questions. I'm here to support you. And then to sweeten my matcha, okay, it is stevia. It's not sugar, because sugar is also one of those things that we want to eliminate, especially refined sugar. Like I said, sugar from fruits is okay. Sugar from fruits is okay. And like I eat dates, okay? Dates are very sweet, but they're also packed with so much nutrition. And you guys understand, okay, I taught conscious eating for 7 years, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot in that process about one of the nuggets I'm going to teach you right now from that is that calories are not an issue. Everybody's like, if people want to lose weight and they're like, calorie restriction. Okay, calories are not a problem as long as the food that you're eating is densely packed with nutrition. So focus more on the nutritional content of what you're eating than on the calories. And I know people here are maybe you do want to lose weight as well. But the way that I teach my holistic healing program, the Natural Healing Method, it'll actually improve your health in every possible way. It won't just clear your skin. It'll make you healthy in body, mind, and spirit. If you need to lose weight, it'll likely help you lose weight as well. If you're not feeling good in your mindset, it will help you with that. It is a holistic program because we are holistic organisms. We are complex, humans temporarily in these human bodies, and there's a lot to pay attention to, but that's why sometimes it's helpful to have somebody who understands it all and can explain it to you and hold space for you like I do in the program. So I'm really excited to see who jumps in. We start our second call will be on December 10th. I already did the first call, and it's free in my free online community. So if you're not in my school, again, go to the link in my bio, get yourself into my Visionary Lifestyle Academy, where I actually already have the first call of the Natural Healing Method, where you can learn a little bit more in depth about everything that I'm teaching in there. There's also a Freedom to Heal masterclass there. Like, I have tons of free resources. Look at the link in my bio. I'm really here to support you guys and make an impact and help you solve what might be the biggest problem in your life, like it was for me for so many years with psoriasis. Like, for decades, it was the biggest problem in my life, and no more. And I'm just so grateful to be in the position that I'm in, and my cup is overflowing, so I'm here to share with you. So I don't have refined sugar. I use stevia as my sweetener. And for some people, they're like, I don't like the taste. Well, you know what I say? It's like, adjust, learn to adjust. If you're adding like white refined sugar to your hot beverages or anything else, stop that immediately. There are alternatives. And this is not about an elimination like diet in terms of you don't get to have the things that you love. I really encourage people to look at it as an addition diet, like adding things that are supporting you, like chia seeds, like flax seeds, like these omega-rich foods. We don't really need to supplement a lot. There are a couple things. One of the things that I recommend actually for removing and reducing inflammation, which by the way is the root cause of so many diseases, so it's a really important conversation about inflammation. Circadian biology is a big piece of that, but another one that's really accessible very quickly is turmeric, and not just any turmeric, but the right turmeric. So I have one in particular that I recommend. You can send me a DM if you want info on that. It's the best one in the world because it has a synergistic blend that makes it 95% bioavailable, and it's not oxidized like other brands are. So that's an important piece of the conversation as well. So lots to share. I'm gonna go enjoy my meal. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for jumping in live. Mlode 2794. I'm glad you're here. Please do look at my course. Feel free to send me messages, any questions. I'm here to support. And if you guys missed the Black Friday sale, sorry, it's going back up to full price. And this is the first time that I'm doing this program, actually. And the next time I do it, it's gonna be triple the price for sure. So it's a really fair price for what it is. I priced it lower than I normally. I've been coaching guys for years and years in health coaching and different modalities and business coaching, and I've been a coach a long time. I have a lot to share. I have a massive toolkit, and this program is for those of you who are really ready to heal yourselves and dive in and do the work. This is going to be work, but it's going to be fun too, and you're going to be held by me in a really intimate container. And I'm just grateful to be in this position and to be able to make an impact in people's lives, because this is a life changer. This program is a life changer. The Natural Healing Method, once you learn these concepts, you cannot unlearn them. You cannot unsee them. And it will change the trajectory of your life and your health journey. And it will set you up for not only clear skin, but for potentially, I cannot promise results, right? But potentially, and this is what I know it's done for me, is sparing myself of contracting the major lifestyle diseases that so many people on this planet are being taken out by. We're talking about, diabetes, obesity, metabolic disorder, like all of these. The method that I teach applies to everything and brings you into homeostasis, so that disease cannot thrive in your body, whether it's psoriasis or eczema or TSW or diabetes, cancer, I'm not making health claims. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I have to say these things, okay? But I'm telling you that what I'm teaching in that course will change your life and your health journey for the positive, for sure. That I can guarantee, okay? I love you. Thank you for being here. I look forward to, just send me a DM. If you've been on this live and you've been with me this whole time, send me a DM and let's connect. And just let me know, how can I serve? How can I support you on your healing journey? I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.